guys, Lisa here. I'm going to be giving you a skipping workout today. Reason being, skipping is great for your fitness levels. Not only does it improve your cardiovascular system, but it also helps improve your core strength, also your calves and your shoulders as well. So it is a great workout and you get them all work. It is really fun as well. You can do it indoors. What we're doing today is we're going to put in 2 new footworks into a skipping workout, okay? You don't necessarily have to have a rope. Even just practicing the footwork with your arms just going by the side, that's still going to actually help improve your skipping, and it's going to improve your fitness levels as well. So don't worry too much if you don't have a rope. Before we get started with the workout, I'm actually going to show you how to set up your rope, just to make sure that it's the correct length for you, and just a few tips before you get started. So tip number 1, if you have long hair, you need to make sure that it's up, okay? I always have my hair up in a bun when I'm skipping. It will get in the way if it's down, or even if it's in a ponytail, sometimes it clips the rope while it's going round. So just make sure that you do have your hair up. Tip number 1. Tip number 2 as well, you want to make sure that you have the correct length of rope, okay? So I've got an adjustable one, so it's not too bad, it's easy to change. But you want to be standing in the center of your rope, and you want your handles to come up to your armpit height, okay? So if they're a little bit taller, and you've got one of these screw ropes, just move it down. If you don't, just pop a knot in the end, okay? If you're finding that your rope's actually a little bit too short for you, you're just going to have to hold on to the end of your handle just a little bit off the edge there, okay? When purchasing a rope, they normally come in sizes 9 foot or 10 feet. I would advise getting a 9 foot one. That's more than enough. Like I'm 5'3", and the 9 foot ones are actually quite long for me, so I normally always have to put a knot in the end of them. If you are 6 foot, I'd advise getting a 10 foot one. So what we're going to do before we even start skipping, we're just going to do a little bit of a warm up. So as I said, skipping does work your calves massively, so don't be too concerned if you wake up tomorrow and you are actually struggling to walk. It's totally normal after your first time of skipping. All I want you to do is stand with your feet on the floor, hips distance apart, hands by your side, and we're just going to come up onto the ball of your feet, and we're just going to do some calf raises. And we're just going to get prepared for skipping. So again, don't be too concerned today if you don't have a rope. You can easily do this workout without one, and just follow along with the different types of footworks, and just get your hands involved as well. Just get your shoulders and your arms going. So up onto the ball of your feet, big squeeze, nice and slow moving. We're just going to continue this movement, getting us nice and warm, here for a workout. We're going to add in a bodyweight exercise today. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 different types of footwork, which I will go over. I'll show you how to learn them, and then we're going to add in a bodyweight move, and that's going to be our workout today. Again, don't be too concerned if you don't have a rope. If you do have a rope and you're finding that you're struggling with the footwork and that you keep getting mixed up, just hold your rope by the side, and again, just shadow skip. Guys, from here what we're going to do is continue your warm up. We're just going to come down onto the ground as we are getting ready for like mountain climbers. Our hands are going to go directly underneath our shoulders. From this position here, you're on the balls of your feet. You're just going to drop your knee down to the floor, and that back heel, you want to try and push back. We're in this movement here. Again, just getting our calves ready for the workout. Nice steady pace. Try and keep that back nice and straight. Push back on that heel. And relax. So guys, great thing about skipping, not only, as I said, does it work does it improve your fitness levels, but your core massively, your shoulders, your calves. It is really, really simple. Like, all you need is a rope, okay? Like if you're going on holiday, take like aerobics. It's a dead easy workout to get in without having a gym and without having massive pieces of equipment to carry around. So that's another great thing about skipping. Also, it's quite good if you like me, like you're not too keen on running. It's a great alternative to running to get your cardiovascular system up and to improve your fitness levels. So what we're going to do, that's not our warm-up finish, we're actually also going to do shoulder rotations. So one of the things when you're skipping that's actually going to hit fatigue as well, not only just your calves, you'll feel it in your shoulders as well. So I'll normally do shoulder rotations before skipping just to get them nice and warm. So I double up my rope. I'm going to go nice and wide. I'm going to bring the rope up over above my head, pull that rope apart, and then bring it down towards your bum. You should feel like a squeeze on the top of your back, and you should feel your shoulders trying to pull them apart. So if you don't, walk your hands in, make it a little bit harder. Try and keep those arms straight. Nice. Do a few more. All the way down. Good on. Very good. One more. Pull that rope apart. All the way down to your bum. And back over. Good. So as I said, we're actually going to do 2 different types of footwork today. And once we learn them, we're then going to put them into a workout. Okay. So your first footwork, we're going to do the shuffle. So shuffle, it's literally just transferring your weight from one foot onto the other. Okay. So without the rope, what it would look like is this. So you're literally just moving your weight from one to the other. Imagine your hips are just doing a little tilt as you move the weight across. Okay? So with the rope, what it'll look like you're just moving the weight from one side to the other. Okay? Nice steady pace, not too fast, not too slow. Okay? So we're going from one side to the other. It's just a wee shuffle. Okay? Again, if you're not quite managing it with the rope, just shadow skip. So imagine you're doing the footwork and just add your arms into the side. Okay, it'll be completely normal when you first start to keep tripping up on the rope. Okay, the more we do it, the easier it will become. Okay, so that's footwork number 1. Footwork number 2 is our heel toe. Okay, so it's a little bit more confusing. I thought I'd challenge you today. Our heel toe, without the rope to start off with, is you're basically going to bring one foot, you're going to kick it behind, you then kick that heel out in front. Okay, from the heel out in front, you then bring it back to center. While you're bringing it back to center, the opposite leg does the same thing. Okay, kick back, heel out in front, center. Kick back, heel out in front, center. So while we're coming back into the center, that opposite leg is kicking back. Okay, so it should look like this. Back, heel, center. Back, heel, center. Okay? Again, this is quite a tricky one to get used to, especially when you add in the rope. If you're not quite managing it, all I want you to do is heel, heel. So instead of that kick at the back, just bring your heel out in front. Okay? This is your heel toe. Kick back, heel, center. Option, just heel, heel. Okay? So with the rope, should look like this. Back, heel, center. Back, heel, center. Back, heel, center. Okay? And again, just like with your shuffle, nice easy pace, your legs and your arms are going the exact same speed, okay? And if you're not quite managing that with the rope, just have it by your side, just shadow skip, okay? So those are your two different types of footwork that we've got. We've got your shuffle and we've got your heel toe, okay? We're gonna put this into a workout. We're gonna add in squats. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 50, 50, yep, you heard me, shuffles. We're then gonna do 50 heel toes, 5 squats. 40 shuffles, 40 heel toes, 4 squats, 30, 33, 20, 22, 10, 10, 1. So it does get easier, I should say, sorry, okay? Remember with your squats, if you come to my classes, we have done this before, your feet are going to be slightly wider than hip distance apart, bending at the hips, bending at the knees, try and keep that chest up nice and tall, try and get your bum parallel to your knees, and then big squeeze at the top, okay? If you want to target your shoulders a little bit more for your squats, bring that rope up overhead, same movement with the legs, but you're just trying to target your shoulders as well and your back, your upper back. You're going to hold that rope up overhead and you're going to do the exact same movement with your squat, okay? I find it, not easier, but I find it helps when you're holding the rope up above your head and pull it apart and squeeze your shoulder blades together, okay? Don't worry again, if you get mucked up in the footwork, just stay with me. If you're getting frustrated, honestly, like, it's totally normal. Take me months and months and months to get good at skipping, okay? It will come, just takes a bit of practice. So, getting ready, we'll start 50 shuffles, 1 bounce is 1 rep, 2, 3, 4, all the way to 50. We're then going to go straight into our 50 heels. Every time your heel hits the floor, that's 1 rep. 5 squats, 40, 44, 30, 33, 10, 22, 10, 10, 1. Okay? And again, don't worry if you muck up, I'll probably muck up. Just get straight back in. Okay? 3. And we're ready. 3, 2, 1. 10. 20, 30, 40, almost there, 50, straight into your heel toes. 10, remember to kick back, heel out in front, back to center. Nice, keep this pace. 30, I think. And 10 more, 1. Nice, 50 squats. 5 overhead, bring your hands down. Try and get that bum parallel with your knees. Big squeeze the bum at the top. Nice and slow and steady. On the way down. Keep that chest up tall, back straight. Maybe 1 more. Nice, good. Straight in. 40 shuffles. Nice deep breaths. 10. Just transferring from one side to the other. 30. 40, heel toes. Nice, keep this pace. That's playing. Need 10 more. See, moving them up. Nice, good squats. 4 this time. Overhead, pull that rope apart. Feet slightly wider than hip distance. Drop down nice and low. Squeeze your bum at the top. One more. Nice, good. 30. So we're coming down and it's getting easier. Shuffle, straight in. Again, don't worry if you muck up. Just try and get straight back in. 20. 30, heel toe. Straight in. Again, remember, if you're not quite managing this one, go for heel, heel. 10 more. Nice, good. Squats, 30, 33, sorry. Hand up, chest up. Drop down nice and low. Weight on your heels. Keep that chest up. Squeeze of the bum. Standing, nice, good. 20. Shuffle. Ten more. Nice, heel toe. More. Keep this pace. Nice. 2 squats. Here's up 3. 3, I think. Keep that chest up nice and tall. Nice. Good. 2 more rounds. 20. Shuffle. Side, side. 10 more. Nice, heel toe. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 squats. Chest up. Try and drop as low as you can. Squeeze that on the top. Last one, 10, nice and fast. And oh, again, don't worry if you back up. Get straight back in. 5 more, heel toe. Nice, last squat. Hold it at that bottom position this time. Nice and wide. Hold 3, 2, 1, and stand. Nice, good. So that's your wee workout. Guys, you can make it a lot harder. Obviously that was just a short workout just to kind of get you used to the skipping, used to the movements. Again, if you were mucking up in any of that, then you saw I mucked up, don't worry. Just try and get straight back in. The important thing to try and remember is as well, when you're moving from one type of footwork to the other, so from your shuffle to your heel toe, the pace of your jump and the pace of your arms, they don't change at all, okay? So just try and keep it simple, try and keep it steady pace. Don't try and speed it up. They're the exact same. You'll find that with most skipping movements actually, most skipping footworks. They are the same pace. I think that's where a lot of people can try and get confused. If you weren't quite managing that, again, don't worry. That's what practice is there for. Just try and rewatch the video, rewatch the instructions, see how you get on. Again, just avoid the rope to begin with. Even you doing this on this spot, and you're getting your heart rate up, okay? You're working that core, you're working your calves and your shoulders. So just do it without the rope until you feel confident. That's when you want to add it in, okay? Now guys, we did it pretty simple. We did 50, 55, 40, 44, 30, 33. If that was too easy, if you managed it, if you want to keep going, maybe start off from 100. Okay, do 100, 110, 90, 99, 80, 88, so on and so on, okay? Say for example, you've done legs the day before, legs are absolutely fine, like you want to improve your upper body strength. Get rid of the squats, change it for press ups, okay? you don't necessarily have to keep to that sort of style the way we've done it. Okay. Same as before, if you're not quite managing a certain amount of reps and having to count and concentrate is too much at once, put a timer on. Okay. Skip shuffle for 30 seconds, heel toe for 30 seconds, squats or press ups or sit ups or any sort of bodyweight movement for 30 seconds. Do it that way so you're not actually having to concentrate on too many things at once. Okay? Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's workout. If you've got any feedback, any comments, please leave them below, and hopefully see you soon.